Hey guys, Palms5 here, coming at you with another video. Haven't done one of these for a while. Today we're going to be playing CrimeSight. It's a new game that just came out a few days ago. It's a social deception slash mystery slash anime chess game. Those are the things I can kind of describe it. It's a new game and I've been playing and I've been enjoying it, and I want to create a video. So let's get right into it, and I'll explain to you how this game works. It's a very unique game. So we're gonna find a room. So in this game, you got two sides. You got your Sherlock AI, and you know I should probably explain to you that this takes place sometime in the future, where we have a program in these AIs to try to predict crimes in the future, and we have to prevent them from committing them. Sherlock here is the one who's going to have to detect who the criminal is, the murderer, and we have to stop him from killing his target. While we have the enemy AI, Moriarty, who's going to be trying to kill his target, and we gotta stop him. Or if we're Moriarty, we gotta kill our target. So let's get straight into it. I hope there's no like voice chat. I haven't tested this yet. There's no voice chat, right? It would be over here. Yeah, there's no voice chat. Alright. So we're gonna play. So in this one we got okay, so we're on random here. So this one we got Sherlock. So we have to control pawns. So one of our pawns are going to be a murderer, one's a target, and we have to control them. Try to... You know, I'll get into it once we start the game. Alright. Bryony Lodge. So let's see what way we're going to be... Okay, yeah. I was thinking it would be Sherlock. So here we're going to have to find... So right now, one of these... We'll just say hello as well. One of these people is a murderer, while the other is a target. Up here we can see that any of these can be a target and any of these can be a murderer. Any of them can be a murderer. A murderer is assigned a target, any of these can be a target of any murder. Right now people are just selecting what they're going to command. Well, you know what, we can command... So we have to command these pawns to move around, so I'll command Dorothy. And the idea is that the murderer, in order for the murderer to kill, which we have here, they need a weapon. They must be in the same square as the target, and there may be no witnesses for it to be a successful murder, if I said that right. So I said I'm going to command here, and I'm going to send him search this. So these things we need. You can search for food, you can search for weapons, although ideally because we're Sherlock we should be not finding weapons. So I'm going to commit command. So there's 6 people here, so right now they're all grouped up, so obviously there's a murderer and the target right now, but they cannot be in this... I guess the way I can explain it, the murderer has to be in the same square as the target, but if there's a witness in that same room but not square, then the murderer will be caught. So now so we control command, we can only control one pawn. Moriarty can control 2 pawns. And if we come in a same pawn as Moriarty will overwrite it. But if Moriarty overwrites, Moriarty cannot control the target, which means if Moriarty overwrites it, that means that's not the target. But the only way to find out is if we try controlling the same pawn as Moriarty. So right now, nothing's happening here. Everyone's just searching stuff. That green is food. I don't know why you moved there and not search. I think Freeman's gonna search. Alright, so nothing happens starting the game, honestly. Oh, by the way, at the end, I'll explain when we get to it, but at the end of the day, we can start deducing who the murderer is. So right now, we can only find out targets based on if Mariah is controlling or not. So here's the thing I want to do a little strategy. So these are just people saying they're going to command, but it doesn't mean they're actually going to command them. I'm going to say I'm going to command, let's say, alert. But I'm actually going to command this guy that Blue is trying to command. Mercury, this text is just kind of additional help here. So I'm going to try to move Berkeley. So ideally we don't want to move these guys too far away from each other, because then it's like it kind of leaves them exposed to a murderer. Because Mariah can override us. Plus, Mariah also has extra movement, so they can catch up and just single out a target. So right now I'm gonna move. I'm probably just gonna search one of these. I'll search the table. See if we get food, because we need food. Because at the end of each day, which is like 3 turns, our characters consume food, and if they don't have food, they start moving slower, and it becomes more difficult to kind of avoid a murder, as well as they can no longer see, and if they don't have vision, they can't witness a murder. So we want to keep these guys set up. So let's see. Alright, Agatha is found a fuse box. Hopefully that's not variety, because it's showing that that's going to be after. So okay, so either there's 2 things here, that either Blue is not variety and it just chose to use me to override the command, or that Blue entirely lied and it wasn't moved any character. There's 2 things that could have happened right now. We want to control the same target as variety, because then we can figure out who's not the target. I mean the same pawn. We want to control the same pawn as variety. We also want to, like, there's a lot of things we need to keep, but we need to make sure these guys have food to survive, that they can always have vision to see murders, and that we don't leave a target with a murderer alone at any given time. So right now, this is a potential risk. Berkeley is the murderer and Dorothy the target. This could be bad, but I didn't think it would be. The chances are very small. Now, because of this situation, that means that if Berkeley was a murderer, Dorothy's not the target, or if Dorothy was the target, Berkeley's not the murderer. Because the murderer can only kill their target. So we kind of just eliminate Berkeley, because they have a weapon. Dorothy does not have a weapon, so we can't do that same process. So it's actually safe also to be, you can be with a murderer as a target, but like, if they don't have a weapon, they can't do anything. Because that's one of the kill conditions. So I hope everyone's caught up here. So what we're going to try to do is we want to like sniff out people. So I want to try to see what other people are trying to control. At the same time, okay, so this is when we're going to do deductions. Sherlock will detect if there's a murder within 3 blocks, 3 squares of the target. If it is, that means that anybody who's in 3 block squares of another person could be a potential murderer or target. And if it's not, that means that they're the opposite, far away. So ideally in this situation, we want to group up some people but split up others. So for example, oh god, my screen. I want to like split up Ellery. Maybe we can see what's going on with Ellery. Because the best way to get deductions is to split up some and group up others. So I'm going to put Della all the way over here. Actually, over here should be far enough. Although, let me see if Ellery has food. Ellery does have food. So we can put Ellery here. But you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna move this pawn. So maybe, because Mariah has 2 commands, so maybe he could keep moving Ellery. Okay. This is not good. Everyone's splitting up, which is not what I wanted. I want some people to split up and others to not. Okay, that could be good for Ellery, I guess. Okay, so Catherine... If they're not on the same tile, there's no threat, but they don't have a weapon, so either way, there's no threat. But this is good. They're grouped up. This 3 men could be a Freeman's just a bit closer, we can group up that section. So if we can group these three and separate the others, that's pretty good for deductions. Okay, that's good. So you're in, these three are all within range, and everyone else is not. So we're gonna have really good deductions. That means... So you're gonna see what I mean. Alright. Oh wow, that's a lot of deductions. Wow, actually this is the best deduction, like, analyst, I don't know what you want to call it, I had so far in this game. We just do so many people. Ellery and Agatha aren't even part of this. We only have to concern about their safety. Or even being, we can freely put them near people. Alright, so what I'm thinking, because we haven't caught what Moriety's controlling, so we don't know who's being the aggressive one here, which has also been a pain. Either Freeman, Dorsey, or Catherine. So there's something going on within here. I think one of these is also potentially a target. We can also hover over to that. So these two guys are targeting. I think they're all targeting each other. And then I think for Berkeley, it's just Dorothy targeting Berkeley. But Dorothy can't. That, which means that we kind of want to, like... This is really bad, but none of them have weapons, so this is not none of concern right now. I'm gonna try to make you... So you can target this person, right? Let's see what this guy's doing. None of the weapons, so we're good. We're actually really good position. So... We're not even any threat right now. Okay, so they're controlling Dorothy, which makes me believe if Dorothy catches this weapon, I have reason to believe that Dorothy is in fact the murderer, and that we should probably move Catherine and Freeman away and bring Ellery close by, because there's no danger with Ellery right now. Alright, bring them together with... Now, I guess the next bit is bring as many people as close as possible. Which I guess that's what they're doing right now. We do a massive gather up here. Yeah, so because Moray can only move 2 people, they'll move Dorothy and they'll move 1 person out. I mean, we can just keep everyone here, and if we just keep bringing people closer. I think we got this gamed. That's the case. But I also want to split people up a bit to figure out who the murderer is exactly. I think Dorothy's definitely potentially the murderer. Okay. We'll accept that. I will say I will command... I'll say I command Freeman. I don't know if I want to bring them... Yeah, that actually is a good idea. Ah, Brock, I need to bring Freeman this way, actually. You know what? I want, just in safety reasons, I think I am gonna bring Ellery in this room. I think Dorothy's trying to sell. Which is actually a good idea. This is not good. Actually, this could be end. This could be game. I would that we should have probably gathered up here. Yeah, Dorothy's assailing someone. Oh, pretty good. It's Catherine. Oh, this is so bad. What'd you guys do? Oh my god, it's actually Catherine. It's actually Catherine. Okay, this is great. Okay, game. This is literally the best game I had so far. Wow, wow, 1 of the 3 chances, and it was the best chance. Actually, I guess the better play was bring Freeman and just keep Ellery there. I was worried that. I'm gonna command this. Doesn't matter. We have enough people here. There's no way. We just have to keep Cal. Get her up here. Okay, Berkeley do that. Catherine's gonna go there. I'm gonna do it for sure over here. We risk Gallery in there. Actually, if I bring her in here, that'll be a good idea. And then, in case he controls Ellery. Okay. Ellery actually got there. I think we're good. If we can just get Catherine in the same room. Well, Red can't actually. I think Catherine for sure is gonna make it in there because Catherine is in fact the target. Right, you can't control the target. I got Berkeley away. Okay. Okay, we're good. It's the game. Wow, where are the odds? Like, we almost lost that one too. That was... I think I'm the one who played the biggest mistake there, but... Yeah, this is like the best game I had so far, and I got on footage. Which is great. Like, the amount of deductions we create, I never had that many deductions before. We did it. How about smiles? You. Alright, we did it, guys. Who's crack? I didn't pay attention. I wish they showed the color over here. Target survived. And there you go, that's the game. There's a lot to it, too. A lot of thinking we have to put in. I'll probably play... I don't know if I've got time for another round. I think that'll be I'll call a video right there. We'll do another video on it because, I don't know if 20 minutes, a little longer. 20 minutes is a good idea. But you know what? I'll get another video out. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys like the game. It's very fun. Very like it's a lot of thinking involved. Like there's a lot of things. Like we just saw the bare minimum because we actually finished that game very quickly. But they usually might like a lot of times last longer. Like we didn't even see what like the natural disasters stuff. Like there could be gas leaks, wolves. There's a lot to it. We just saw the bare minimum, but hopefully we'll get to, you know what? That just allows me to build up a little more content in the next video. You know? Maybe give a caption to it or something relate to that, like, oh, we tear gassed the murderer. The murderer tear gassed themselves. I don't know. See you on the next one, guys.